I'm Andy, and I started Harry's, the shaving company that's fixing shaving.
Game 2 of the night is about to get underway between Kentucky and Florida State. It is a Kentucky home game. In the booth with me is Ted Stern. Back-to-back games for Ted, but we're excited to have you here. That jet works fast, buddy.
Yeah, it does. I mean, glad to be here. You know, Kentucky versus Florida State, another great game. I don't know if it'll be able to top last game, but I mean, just another great matchup here.
Yeah, if you guys missed the llast game, Oregon escaped Michigan State. It was a very good one. Hopefully we can get the same one out of this game. Ted, but I mean, we talk about all the time. Kentucky kind of struggles against that 5-out, and we're going to see a real true 5-out with Florida State tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to watch, especially with Kentucky's bigs. You know, we'll have to see how it goes for them.
Kentucky starting off well as Bird's going to have to chuck one up at the shot clock, and no good. Rebounded by Justin Williams. Williams going to kick it ahead to Michael Koenig, the Duke transfer, who gets it down to Prince Chamberlain with a two-handed flush. And that's where Kentucky needs to go often is down low against this undersized Florida State team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Chamberlain, that's the guy they need to get it to right there. We're going to see a lot of it this game.
Backcourt violation for Florida State as Caden knocked the ball almost backcourt and Wyatt picked it up and then stepped backcourt. So Kentucky will take back over here. So not a great start for the Seminoles, who turned the ball over nearly twice here as Connor Caden now with the ball up top. Working against Monty White, swings it over to Joe B. Jr., the freshman. Now back to Williams up top. Caden resets, goes right back down to Prince Chamberlain. 2 dribbles to the middle with a maybe jump hook up, no good. Rebound, gets his own board and goes back up, can't finish. Williams right there and blocked out of bounds, but Kentucky attacking the glass. And you can see that size difference in the picture right there.
Just right over them. I mean, jeez. And then Williams flying in. I mean, they're going to be attacking the boards all night long. FSU, got to do a better job getting those rebounds.
FSU's got a team rebound. You'll hear me say that a lot. They have to crash the boards as a unit, all 5 guys, or they will get beat all night on that. As Williams goes up with a jump hook, can't finish, rebounded, pulled down by Gustafson. Cheetah Bird driving in with a two-handed flush, so there you go. That's a way to get on the board if you're Florida State right there, and we should see that pretty often from Bird, who's going to have that speed advantage on the outside.
Yeah, him versus Williams is going to be really interesting here. Because, I mean, both, built different, so it's going to be really interesting.
Dover gets a steal. Bird with it now. Goes over to Cody McGee, and Cody McGee with the dunk. So 2 flushes early for Florida State, and that's how you take the wind out of the sails of this Kentucky arena here.
Yeah, 2 quick plays in transition right there. That's what they got to do here to, get ahead of the bigs.
Joe B with the ball. The freshman, the talented freshman, comes off the screen from Prince Chamberlain. Now B backs back out. Looks like they're going to go down to Chamberlain again. They do. Chamberlain doesn't take a dribble, gets stripped by Dover, so back-to-back steals by Ben Dover. And it looks like they're going to kick it to Cheetah Bird. Bird goes down with the layup, can't finish. Good defense there by Connor Caden coming over strong.
Good defense right there. Looks like Kentucky's going to hold here. I don't know. They're going right to him, but
shot by Caden, no good. Rebounded by Bird. Off goes FSU again. I'd like to see them slow it down and really run that 5 out so that they can open up those lanes. They do it really well, so we'll see if they do it here.
Looks like they got it right here as well.
Gustafson for 3, can't get it to go, but you can see Chamberlain is not very comfortable out there guarding that 3, so we're going to see Florida State really stretch that.
Yeah, I mean, he gave him a lot of space right there, and Gustafson, he's going to make most of those.
Koenig for 3, can't get it to go, rebounded by Monty Wyatt. So Kentucky a little cold here early as Monty Wyatt gets it down to Cheetah Bird. It gets fouled by Mikey Koenig, so Bird will go to the line for 2. But the name of the game for Florida State is run in transition and spread the floor out. 2 things I think, honestly, I think that Kentucky struggles against both of those things. So I think Florida State matches up extremely well against Kentucky. But if you're the Wildcats, you just got to pound it down low and take advantage of the size.
Yeah, I think, Kentucky, that's what they're going to be this season again. Loss of Coco. I mean, that's their game, right? Getting into those 2 bigs. So you got to hope that's what they're planning to do here. But Florida State, doing a great job so far in transition, taking advantage of that.
Yeah, 2 dominant bigs. This Bird misses the first one here. And they'll get going. I mean, Chamberlain has more of the focus this year in the post. They've done a really good job of going down to him. He had 15 points in his last game in the preseason. So we're going to see Chamberlain take more of an offensive role with the with Mike Coco leading the team.
Definitely, and he did a great job of it season 1. So he's a big leader for this team. So they definitely got to get him involved.
Connor Caden had 20-plus points in his last game, but Kentucky's going to take a timeout. 5-2 here. Low-scoring affair in the first quarter. We'll be right back. CSBA on Twitch. So back here to Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. Ted the Pick'em favored Kentucky 67-22. I don't think that Florida State gets the respect they deserve, but Kentucky is definitely a dominant team.
No, Florida State had some big wins in that preseason tournament too, over Syracuse as well. So this will be a really close game, I think.
Joe B gets the bucket out of the timeout, and it's 5-4 now. Monty Wyatt trying to drive in, goes up and fouled by Koenig again. That's 2 on Koenig. A little early for that if you're Coach Wire. We'll see how they play this, as it's pretty much almost time for the subs to come in, but that's 2 quick fouls on one of your better defenders.
Yeah, Koenig's not happy about that at all either. So, he's got to be a little bit more careful there.
Joe B 1 for 1 for the first time ever. He said, "Join the Baron Club. It'll be nice for 1 quarter." Monty Wyatt, Monty Wyatt at the line for Florida State. Left the free throw up and good.
That on him.
I just put the Baron curse on him. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Juby. I didn't mean to. I apologize.
Yeah.
Austin.
No, I'm really looking forward to that with Joe B. Jr., Davidson. I know they're talking a lot of smack with each other, so it's going to be a really fun matchup.
Yeah, Kentucky's always been built around their bigs. Joe B might be the best shooting guard they've had at Kentucky in the 3 seasons for sure. So it'll be interesting how they use him in a complementary role to these 2 bigs.
Yeah.
They go down to Chamberlain again, though. Chamberlain lefty jump hook up and good this time. I'd go to Chamberlain on every single possession, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, kind of hard not to. Just huge advantage for him. He's so big right there.
But he gets a foul there. Florida State doing a great job attacking the rim. That's already the 4th, I think, foul on Kentucky, and I think they're going to go to the line. This might be their 7th and 8th trip to the line already. So, that's what you got to do. If you want to get these bigs out of the game, you got to attack them, right?
Yeah, definitely. Make them feel uncomfortable down there as much as you can. Get in the foul trouble. That's what you got to do to them. That's how you beat them. I haven't had, as a coach, I haven't had any success against them. But Florida State, looking pretty good already here against them.
Yeah, it takes a special team to match up against. It takes the right kind of team to match up against 2 bigs. This is one of those games where they match up really well. So we'll see more of a traditional look with the bench in now, with Watkins running the center and Reeves Wu running the power forward. So Bird's going to get a little extra run here with the backup team. So we'll see if he can take advantage in his extra couple minutes here.
Yeah, already looked great so far. So, I mean, Bird, if he could get some more points here, he could have a breakout game here tonight.
We'll see it as looks like Carl Montague's up top working against Aaron Witten. Now hands off to Devin Anthony. Anthony, very fantastic bench point guard for this Kentucky team, has played a lot of big games for them. As Nick Walker comes off, goes down low to Watkins right away. Jump hook up and good. So Kentucky pounding the paint early.
Yeah, I mean, they just keep going. Even with their bench, they still got a great advantage down there. And Watkins, another great center.
Cheetah Bird pull up, got it to go. Cheetah Bird having a nice start here for Florida State. He's very dynamic, Ted. He can do a little bit of everything, as you see there.
Yeah, he's been huge for Florida State. I think their turnaround, he's the leader for this team. I think, their star. So, already making some plays for him. Devin
Anthony comes off the screen, pull up jumper. That's up, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Austin Witten. Now his brother Aaron going and pushing in transition. He's going to slow up now. Looks like they're going to run a set. Aaron Witten is one of those unsung bench heroes for his Florida State team. I think he's really the heart and soul of this Seminole team, along with Cheetah Bird. As he gets it to Bryson Castillo, floater up and no good. Cheetah Bird gets the rebound and goes up and finishes. So Bird making the most out of his extended minutes right now.
Yeah, I mean, just playing with the second team, not fair for anyone out there. But yeah, I love Aaron Witten. He's also got his I think he's got his brother Austin Witten too. Yeah. So, I mean, they just provide a great boost to the second team.
Montague trying to get in down low. Tries to go up with the layup. Two guys there, but nice shot by Carl Montague to get it over two guys in the layup.
Montague, second season now, right, with Kentucky. So he's a great, role player, great shooter on the second team, just what they need.
Bryson Castillo now working out low, going down to Cheetah Bird. Right away, they're going right back down to him. He gets double teamed. Aaron Witten, three-pointer on top of the key. Got it to go.
Nice shot right there by Witten. And that's what you got to do against Kentucky, even on their second team, isolate them, get some open looks out there.
Yeah, and the thing about Bird is, he's a fantastic passer. It might be one of his best overall qualities. So you double team him, he's going to make the right play and find the open guy.
Definitely.
Devin Anthony now coming off a screen for Brian Watkins. Bryson Castillo D'ing him up. Devin Anthony gets in, blocked from behind by Austin Witten. Now Florida State running again. Russell White leading the pack this time. Pull-up jumper up and good. Florida State jumps out to a 17-10 lead here with under 2 minutes left here in the first. The minutes right now are concerning me with Cheetah Bird. I don't know, the fatigue factor is going to play in pretty heavily if they keep him out there too long. But they're going to take a timeout here. Kentucky is. So we're going to see Greg Davidson check in for Bird. But Ted, Florida State looks impressive.
Yeah, I mean, definitely on the opposite right now what happened in weekly pick'em. So, I mean, shouldn't be a huge surprise because, like I said, they already beat Syracuse in the preseason, and they put up some good games. So, FSU's going to have a great season. So is Kentucky, obviously, but this is a great game. Great way to kick off the season.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love what I've seen I liked Florida State last year when they started introducing that 5-out look, and then they added some really good pieces, and Cheetah Bird got a lot better in the offseason. Gustafson moves to the center, which is big for them. So they got the right pieces now in place to really run that system to perfection.
Yeah, big addition of Monte Wyatt also, he's a great player. So, I mean, just so many. They like you said, they had a great offseason, and I'm excited to see what they can do here.
Yeah, the ACC is much improved for sure. Devin Anthony pull-up jumper, that's good. Nice shot by Devin Anthony, the sophomore for Kentucky, as Kentucky pulls within 5 out of the timeout. That's what you want out of a timeout, is to score, right? You don't want to make any mistakes out of the timeout.
Yeah, and get some more plays to Devin Anthony just like that.
Bryson Castillo keeping with the trend and attacking. Devin Anthony gets the foul there, so Bryson Castillo will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and FSU, drawing another foul here. So they've been to the line quite a few times, and we saw it last game that hurt Michigan State, at the end of the game. So,
yeah,
I mean, Florida State doing a great job of that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big things is when I'm coaching is, if we're being aggressive, we're going to have a chance to be in the game at the end. So Florida State living by that right now. They're shooting the ball well from the free throw line as well, which helps.
6 for 7 already. That's, crazy. That's averaging a lot of free throws. So if they can keep shooting that well, they got a great chance to, an upset win here.
Yeah, and you know what? That 5-out really it really opens up those lanes for them to have a lot of room to drive in. It's tough to guard if you're Kentucky. There's not a lot of help defense in the 5-out, so you're kind of left on an island.
Definitely. You know, Kentucky, they have the weapons here. You know, I'd love to see him go back inside here with Watkins, maybe get Anthony to attack a little bit, like right here.
Devin Anthony can't hit the pull-up. Watkins gets the look, and now back out to Reeves. Woo for the 3. Bang!
Wide right there, yeah. But great look right there by Kentucky, you know, getting back to this game.
Gibbon wired one of his own right there. Got to give it up to him. Aaron Witten driving. Nice acrobatic move by Witten. The ball hits off the rim a couple times, and now Witten got it back, but blocked by Watkins, so Florida State will take control. That was a nifty little move there.
Yeah, look at those, you know, Witten brothers right there working together down there. Love to see it here.
Russell White going to check out of the game. Looks like a couple starters are going to come back in for Florida State here at the end of the first. Cody McGee. I want to see some Greg Davidson action here for Florida State. I don't think, in my opinion, they don't use him enough in this look, and he's very talented in this look. So we'll see if they use him more. Bryson Castile now with the ball, 14 on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to try to get Davidson into the post. They do. They go right down to him. Davidson brings it out. Pump fakes once. Gonna have to do something with it. Gets it back to Castile. 2 on the shot clock. Castile fires it up from 3, and that rattles in.
Oh, wow. Wow, big shot right there with time winding down, and I mean, Davidson, I thought he was gonna take it, but great pass.
Devin Anthony driving in, now back and back out, now jumper up and good. Devin Anthony, very talented guard. He really creates space well for this Kentucky team.
He's keeping Kentucky's bench in this game right now. I mean, it's been mostly him, so great leader for them.
Castile comes across half court. Looks like they're going to hold for one shot here with only a couple second difference between game and shot clock. Probably a smart play here at the end of the first. We'll see what set they run. Castile comes off the screen. Now he's going to get a double screen from Witten and McGee as he pulls up 3. And why not? He got 1. Now it's got 2.
Big fadeaway right there, man. I can't believe he made that.
They try to go deep, and Brian Watkins at the buzzer. Shot up, rattles in and out. No good. Rebounded. No rebound. And the end of the first quarter, Florida State 25. Kentucky 17. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter from Lexington. CSBA on Twitch. So back to Lexington, Kentucky for the start of the second quarter. Ted, Bryson Castile really gave the Florida State bench a lift right there at the end. Six points in a row for him for the Seminoles.
Yeah, 2 huge threes. I mean, FSU, you know, knowing what they wanted in the offseason, you know, getting a great role player like him. I mean, it's paying dividends for him right now. So we'll see if they can keep their offense going here. I mean, Kentucky starters look to be back in, so I mean, they got to get going here.
All starters back in the game minus Cheetah Bird. Greg Davidson will stay in the game, which I'm actually okay with. I like Greg Davidson playing with the starting lineup here. As Dover has some quick hands as he gets his 3rd steal of the game. Now he's going to push ahead, gets it over to Davidson now at the top of the key. We'll see what action they run out of this. Davidson comes off the screen, now pulls the 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded, pulled down by Chamberlain.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Dover not scared to play in the paint at all. You know, he's, I mean, gotten it from Chamberlain a time or 2 as well. So Ben Dover's playing with heart tonight.
Koenig trying to go down low. Caden now driving, hop steps once, now kicks it back out to Koenig. 3-pointer, top of the key. Can't get it to go, but a great pass by Caden there.
Yeah, a great way to find him, you know. No one was on him. Usually he's got to hit those more often than not.
He is, yeah. It's Monte Wyatt now on the wing's going to run a pick and roll with Greg Davidson. Wyatt comes off, pull-up jumper, up and good. That's something I want to see more out of those two is that pick and roll between Davidson and Monte Wyatt. You could do a lot of stuff with that.
Executed perfectly right there.
Koenig now with the ball on the wing, guarded by Davidson. They're going to go pick and roll with Chamberlain. The ball tipped out of bounds. Kentucky will keep possession of it. As Davidson doing his best bend over impression there, trying to strip the ball. But Ted, I mean, I want to see him go right back down to Chamberlain. He's got Cody McGee on him. He's got 7 inches on him. So we'll see if they go down to him. But B's going to run the pick and roll with him. Now he's got 8 inches on bend over. So they go right down to him. He gets double teamed and stripped again from McGee. These Florida State hands are quick. I don't know what Coach Assured Fame was giving him, but right down to Gustafson for the 2-handed flush.
Man, that's crazy. I've never seen, you know, someone take the ball from Chamberlain like that. ever. So I mean, he's got to be more physical. You know, he's got to control that paint a little bit better for Kentucky.
Connor Caden trying to make something happen here for Kentucky. Joe B at the top of the key, three-pointer, can't get it to go. Rebounded, pulled down by Gustafson. Now Monte White pushing in transition for Florida State. Kentucky on a drought right now in the last 2.5 minutes, have not scored a bucket. So we'll see if they fix that here. As Monte White goes down to Gustafson right now. Right-handed jump hook up, no good. Rebounded by Chamberlain.
I agree. Defense right there by Kentucky, you know, getting to stop. That's what they need now. They gotta, you know, get it to Williams or Chamberlain. You know, even open looks for Joe B. He'll make those.
Caden with the ball up top. Looks like they're gonna go pick and roll with Chamberlain and Caden again. Nice switch by McGee onto Chamberlain. Now Koning's gonna go pick and roll. Now he's gonna fire a three from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Rebounded, pulled down by McGee. Ted, this Florida State team's doing a good job on transition defense as well.
Yeah, and I mean Kentucky having a tough time shooting at the moment as well. So, I mean, going good for FSU right now. You know, right where they want it.
Definitely in a cold spell. As Gustafson working in the post, 5 seconds left. He's going to face up. Now he's going to go back to the basket. 3 seconds left. Goes with the little underhand hook there. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Williams. Now pushing ahead to Joe B, who gets double teamed here. Now B trying to work. Guarded by McGee. Now he's still gonna dribble the ball. B's just over dribbling right now, and he gets stolen from.
Yeah, trying to make a play there. I mean, Kentucky might need a timeout here next or something. You know, they're a little cold. They gotta get back going.
Yeah, they've been very cold in this quarter as Gustafson tries to go down low to bully Williams, and he does. We don't see that too often. Justin Williams getting bullied by Gustafson.
Wow.
Timeout on the floor. Kentucky trailing 31-17 at home. We'll see if they can figure that out at the timeout. Ted, what do the Wildcats have to do? I mean, you know, they're doing a good job of feeding the ball down low. They've got away from it a little bit since then, but they're doing a good job of getting down low. But credit FSU's, their hands inside are just stripping the ball from these bigs.
Yeah, I mean, FSU, you know, playing physical or something down there. I don't know what it is, but, you know, able to neutralize Kentucky at what they're good at. So, Kentucky, they just got to find a way, you know, get it to Williams and Chamberlain. Those are still like great players, so, you know, find a way.
Bench going to come back in. Hopefully Kentucky's bench going to try to give them a lift here. The Florida State rotations are a little messed up right now as Cheetah Bird's going to run with the second group again. Some of the benches in, Carl Montague and Nick Walker being the two, as Connor Caden drives in, and that's what the doctor ordered right there, getting Connor Caden into the lane and finishing.
Yeah, I mean, he might be the guy too, you know, great point guard in this league. Third season for him at Kentucky, so.
Yeah, Monte White swings it over to Dover, now with Russell White. They're going to go pick and roll with White and Bird here. White drives in, tries to get it to Bird, does get it to Bird. Bird can't finish, gets his own board. Looks like he wants to go back up, now kicks it out to Dover. They're going to reset with 8 on the shot clock. Dover on the wing. Going to get it to Monte White, but an illegal screen by Gustafson, so ball back to Kentucky here. You know, Ted, we talked about at the beginning of the game how even these two teams were at the positions, and I said that the one difference, I think, is that I think Kentucky point guard play is better. So, I mean, I think that's where you got to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Kentucky has two great guards, but especially at point guard, you know, with Anthony and Caden, might be the best point guard duo in the league. So if they get them going here, you know, they'll be right back in this game.
Yeah, so far I think Monte White is winning that battle. As he's been up for the challenge tonight. As Devin Anthony trying to go by and stolen again. FSU just locking down the inside since that first rotation. And now Aaron Witten goes down to Cheetah Bird, goes up with the right hand and finishes. That's going to be hard for Kentucky to contain Cheetah Bird on this second group.
Yeah, I mean, they struggled to do it so far, and they're still struggling here. So, I mean, maybe, you know, get a little bit of help for him right there, but he's tough to stop.
The ball with Nick Walker up top. Devin Anthony now spins off, fadeaway jumper up and no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Bird. TTV, Roman the GOAT. This is a sim league that we're playing with the college teams with the mod. Feel free to join our Discord and join the league. We'd love to have you. As Devin Anthony, three-pointer from the corner, got it to go, and Wildcats really needed that.
Yeah, Anthony may have like all the points for this. I mean, second team right here for Kentucky. He's been the guy.
Yeah, I agree. As Cheetah Bird goes up and fouled by Reeves Wu, and Bird will go back to the line for his 5th and 6th trip to the line in this game.
Yeah, so FSU, back to the free throw line again. Continuing to get there, it's gonna hurt Kentucky if it continues to happen like this. They just gotta get back, faster in transition. It's hard to do. Not built for transition, but you know, FSU is gonna continue to have their way if they keep doing that.
Yeah, Cheetah Bird is a matchup nightmare. He's quicker than a lot of guys at his position, and you put a smaller guy on him, he's going to be bigger than a lot of guys. So he's one of those guys that posts up well and drives well. So very tough to stop a guy like Cheetah Bird. Especially he's one of the best in the league at his position.
Yeah, definitely. One of the better power forwards. Yeah, we don't see a ton of power forwards making plays, but I mean, he's definitely one of the better ones.
Carl Montague now driving, kicking it over to Walker. Walker swinging it back to Reeves Wu. Reeves going to get a screen from Watkins now. Now Wu back out, three-pointer. Got it to go. Reeves Wu, that's a big shot from the junior there.
Yeah, also another new addition for Kentucky here, so excited to see what he can bring this season.
Cheetah Bird going to drive in again. Hop step gets in the lane. Three guys and throws it away out of bounds. So Kentucky gets away with one there. Aaron Witten had a wide open three there, but the pass was just a little offline.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky, big turnover, could be what Kentucky needs to get right back in this game, take a little bit of advantage here.
Nick Walker with the ball. Inbounds out to Carl Montague, three-pointer from the wing. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Austin Witten, who's doing a great job against Watkins pulling down those rebounds.
Sure, Davison tried telling you to stop beating your keyboard.
Tell him to buy me a new keyboard. Cheetah Bird gets it stripped inside, and Nick Walker takes possession for Kentucky. Now Devin Anthony spins up top, trying to get inside, gets it to Watkins, and the layup is good. Kentucky cuts it to 8 here. We'll see if they can close this half and maybe cut this thing to 5 by the end of the quarter.
Yeah, just a couple minutes left, so I mean that would be huge right here. If, make it a closer game, and by halftime we'd have a very close game. I mean, still a lot of game left, so Kentucky definitely not out of this yet.
No, by no stretch is Kentucky out of it, but you don't want to go into halftime down double digits, so it's important to definitely close this half out. On a good run. So we'll see if the Wildcats can cut it to 5. I think that would be a pretty comfortable position for how they've played up to this point.
Absolutely, I mean, we saw Oregon down big last game when they came back, so when they were just down a few, so Kentucky, could do the same. It would be big for them.
Russell White misses the 3. Carl Montague gets the rebound for Kentucky. Now back up to Devin Anthony. They're going to go a little horns action here as Walker rolls. Now Devin Anthony's going to go pick and roll with Watkins. Devin Anthony fadeaway 3 from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Witten. We'll see what Cheetah Bird does here in transition. Cheetah Bird with a full head of steam getting downhill. Montague does a good job. Now they double team. Behind the head pass down to Austin Witten. Highlight play there for Cheetah Bird.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to top for assists of the game.
That's going to be very hard to top. That was a fantastic assist behind the head, and it was in motion too. It was beautiful. Bryson Castile gets a steal on the wing. Castile driving in. Nobody stops the ball. He goes up for the layup and finishes. I've got to say, Florida State's defense has, as long as I've known Coach Assured Fame, I've known that they pride themselves on that defense. And now they got some offensive talent, but that defensive mentality is still there.
All over them. Jeez, yeah, almost another steal. I mean, they've generated so many turnovers so far. I'm interested to see what it's going to be at halftime.
Devin Anthony, pull-up jumper, good. Anthony has been a saving grace right now for Kentucky as he hits the pull-up there. Bryson Castile with 9 on the game clock, going to dribble it back out. They're going to go for one shot here. Castile going to come off the double screen. We see this at the end of the quarter. Castile, three-pointer from the top. Got it to go again. Bryson Castile has been great off the bench.
That's his third 3, isn't it?
That's insane, that's his third 3 and the second buzzer beater 3, really. So we're going to go to the half. 42-29. Florida State leading this one. The Seminoles look fired up going into halftime. We'll see if they can hold on to it. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll talk about halftime. CSBA on Twitch. So, Ted, back to halftime. Wired says the good shooting won't last the whole game. I beg to differ. I've seen many teams shoot well the whole game. But hopefully for your sake it doesn't. But Florida State's, not only shot the ball well, they've done pretty much everything well in this game. Since that first rotation where they were giving up a lot of points in the paint, they've really locked down in there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're losing any aspect of the game besides maybe rebounds, Yeah, they're doing a great job, neutralizing Kentucky and what they like to do, so I think we'll continue to see it here.
Yeah, they're not even losing the rebounding battle. They're up 15-10 in the rebounding battle, so they are dominating the game right now. Kentucky, what are you saying if you're Coach Wired at halftime right now?
I gotta wonder if he's yelling at his locker room right now because they're just not doing as good as they should be. The bigs with Chamberlain and Williams, they got control the paint better than they have been.
Yeah, they do for sure. That's their bread and butter. We'll see if they can go to it here in the second half. We're back to Rupp Arena for the start of the second half as Joe B comes across half court. B driving in. Now back out. Almost another steal right out of the half. As he's got to be more careful there as he swings it over to Justin Williams. Williams trying to play on the perimeter, not his strong suit. As they're going to go pick and roll with B and Chamberlain now. Joe B goes up top to Chamberlain. Well-designed play out of the half to draw up that pick and roll for the alley-oop.
Yeah, those two, they're great friends here since joining Kentucky, and love to see the chemistry already between them.
Monte Wyatt now on the wing. Looks like they're going to clear it out. They're going to go down to Cheetah Bird in the post. Don't see that too often, but Joe B's going to get a foul away from the ball. So they're going to take a side out here. But Ted, you got to like that out of the half going right back inside to where we said that they had to go.
Yeah, Chamberlain, might be a little fired up here in the second half as well as Joe B. Didn't have a lot of production for either of them in the first half.
Monte Wyatt up top gets the screen from Gustafson. Comes off the screen into space and hits the pull-up. That is Monte Wyatt territory right there in the that free throw line area. The defense sags off and he hits the jumper.
Yeah, just so much separation there by Monte Wyatt.
One of my favorite things for a point guard to do is come off that screen and get space. I call it snaking off the screen. He does it well there as Connor Caden can't get it to go. Williams pulls down the rebound, goes up and can't finish. Williams struggling inside finishing, but that rebound is something you want to see there.
Yeah, and Gustafson has done a great job on Williams all night.
Another transition bucket for Florida State as the two bigs from Kentucky struggling to get back against these quicker, undersized bigs for Florida State. But we'll see here as Cheetah Bird gets a foul called on him, a little maybe too aggressive. But so far they've had success doing it, so why not keep going to it?
Yeah, Russ finally calling it there, on the reach, but hasn't happened often at all. So, yeah, definitely keep doing it.
Cheetah Bird going to check out. Greg Davidson going to check in. Bird's going to get a little rest here, up 15. There's Connor Caden now on the wing. Caden working against Monte Wyatt. They're going to go right down to Prince Chamberlain. Chamberlain takes... I thought he traveled there. He didn't take a dribble, pivoted, and then took a hop step. But got away with the travel here. Just as Wired said they're not getting any calls, they get a gift there from the referee. That's Monte Wyatt now on the wing. Looks like they're going
him up though. It's a good move.
It was a great job to get inside. Terrible footwork, but it worked out for him. As McGee now kicks it up to Greg Davidson. Now back out to Dover, back to McGee. Now down to Davidson again. Great ball movement by the Seminoles. Maybe a little too much as Monte Wyatt's going to have to jack a 28-footer, and that's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Williams.
Yeah, too many passes right there for him.
He tried to go to Chamberlain. Greg Davidson doing what he does best. Steals the ball. Head to bend over. Who goes up and finishes. No call there from behind. But a great steal or defense turning into offense there for the Seminoles.
Yeah, and so many transition buckets there for Florida State.
Timeout for Kentucky. Seminoles have a 15-point lead here. Almost 5:33 left in the third. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Here we go back to Lexington. We'll see if the Wildcats can turn it around. They're down 15 at home here to the Florida State Seminoles. Joe B with the ball gets it up to Connor Caden. See that pick and roll as Connor Caden's just going to take it in. Now he's going to go up and gets it to go. Connor Caden is great at getting in the paint. Probably better than most point guards getting inside there.
Yeah, I'd love to see him do it more often too. They haven't gotten to him a ton here, but great way to get some points up.
Davidson and Gustafson going to run the pick and roll. Chamberlain doing a good job outside. Gustafson three-pointer. Got it to go. And like I said, Ted, that stretch five is a killer.
Yeah, if you have someone like Gustafson that can hit those threes,
They just ran a 4-5 pick and roll with Chamberlain and Williams guarding it. That's tough if you're Kentucky to guard that.
Yeah, it was not fair, for those. Centers playing out, uncomfortable for him.
Chamberlain can't get it to go. Rebounded by Gustafson. Now Cody McGee driving in, going to get it. I thought he was going to go to Davidson. He had him on the cut, but he's going to slow it up here as FSU ahead in the rebound battle, 18-12. Dover with the ball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to go to Monte Wyatt on top. Three-pointer, top of the key. Monte Wyatt can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Chamberlain. It's Koenig now crossing half court. Joe B at the top of the key. Bent over. Guarding him. They're going to switch with Dre Davidson. They got to go down low right now to Chamberlain. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't know what they're waiting for. As Joe B, it looks like he has something in his eye. They're going to go pick and roll instead, and the ball's stripped and stolen by Davidson.
Oh, no.
That's all bad. That is a freshman mistake there as Monte Wyatt drives in. Luckily, Chamberlain blocks it, and Kentucky with the ball again.
Yeah, I think maybe Joe B just wants to take some of his own shots. He hasn't had a lot of opportunities either here. So
Connor Caden hits the shot there, cuts it to 14. Florida State's going to take a timeout. 3:49 left here in the third. The Wildcats down 14 at home. We'll be right back. Back to Lexington here. Wire doing his best Nighthawk impersonation and calling for fouls as I did last game. These refs just hate the commissioners, I guess. As Bryson Castile now coming across half court. Working against Devin Anthony. It looks like they're going to go up top to Witten. Now back to his brother. They're going to go pick and roll. The Witten brothers pick and roll. We need a nickname for that. Blocked out of bounds by Watkins. So good defense there by Brian Watkins.
Yeah, Kentucky, having none of that pick and roll. They've done a great job getting back to those pick and rolls. It's just, transition. They've got to get back faster on that.
Russell White with the ball up top. He's going to inbound it here to Greg Davidson. Davidson with 6 on the shot clock. They're going to go pick and roll. Davidson comes off the screen now, pulls up jumper. That's good. I think that might be Davidson's first bucket of the game, maybe second. But he hasn't been too involved in the game, but that's not something you want to see if you're Kentucky. Greg Davidson getting going off the bench.
No, Florida State has barely even used him, and they're still doing well. So, just another weapon for this Florida State team.
Gets down low, blocked by Witten. Ahead to the other Witten as he's going down. 2-on-1 now. Aaron Witten, step back jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Walker.
Great job getting back right there.
Yeah, this Kentucky team's trying to get inside. They're doing the best effort to get inside. As Walker 3-pointer up and good. Nick Walker, that was a big shot for him. We saw Walker be really good in the preseason. So
yeah, really good against UNLV, like you said. That's the first time I think we would see him maybe have the ball here, so get him some looks.
Witten fadeaway, no good. Rebound pulled down by Watkins. Kentucky down 13. They're going to try to cut it here. It's Devin Anthony on the wing now, working against Bryson Castile. Anthony holding him off, trying to get inside, but blocked by Witten. I would have liked to see Anthony go a pass there to Watkins, but he doesn't, and now Castile driving in, gets it over to Aaron Witten. Aaron Witten driving in, working against Montague. Spin move, gets inside. What a beautiful move by Aaron Witten.
Jeez.
That was a gorgeous move. Split two with the spin move and finished. That might be one of the best spin moves I've seen. As Reeves Wu with the ball now on the wing. They're going to go pick and roll with Brian Watkins. Reeves Wu driving in, 2 there. Nice pass to Watkins, another behind the back pass, double behind the back pass.
Yeah.
As Reeves Wu now going to jack a jumper up, and that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Witten.
Yeah, Kentucky a little too flashy right there. They need to get some more guys open.
I definitely don't want to be flashy when you're down 15. As Witten now the ball in the post. Kicks it back up to Castile. They're going to go pick and roll now with Witten. Castile's been living in that pick and roll as he shoots another jumper up and good. He's been dominating the pick and roll tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't even missed, has he?
He's 5 for 6. He's missed 1, but I think it was like a last second shot on the shot clock. So, but in the pick and roll, I think he's 5 for 5. Foul away from the ball on Aaron Witten. Last 2 minutes here, I believe they're going to get a free throw. No, I think it's the last 2 minutes. No, they are going to get a free throw. So Carl Montague is going to go to the line here. Fouls away from the ball in the last 2 minutes of the quarter, and CSBA result in a one-shot one-shot free throw and the ball. So we're going to see. That's that hack-a-shack rule, man. You don't want to just start. You don't want to start hacking people late in the quarters to get free throws. So Montague's going to hit one here. Cheetah Bird's going to check back in for Davidson after sitting pretty much the whole third quarter. He only played like the first minute. But needed that rest for sure.
Great to get Nighthawks coaching advice there on the rules. But yeah, Kentucky, if they get another point here, give them the lead a little bit before going to the fourth.
I help run things around here. I know the rules. Bryson Castile now with the ball in the wing. Let's see if they go pick and roll again with Castile. He's been good in it. If they don't, they go to Witten. Now over to Austin Witten. They're going to go pick and roll. Big little pick and roll. That's interesting. As they're going to go over to Russell White now. Now back to Castile. 5 on the shot clock. Castile's going to drive in. Gets to the elbow. 2 on the shot clock. He's going to have to fire one up. Jumper up and no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Montague. But that's the hot hand right now.
Yeah, we'll love to see 2-1 here. Going to the end of the quarter here.
We'll see if they go 2 for 1. They're taking a lot of time. They're not even going to get a 2 for 1 here. So missed opportunity for Kentucky there. I don't hate it when you're down 16 though. Going 2 for 1 is a little tough. It turns into sometimes points the other way as Watkins over to Reeves Wu and he hits that. So they got a good shot out of that. That's probably the best case scenario for the Kentucky.
Yeah, prove me wrong over here, but yeah, if they get a stop here, only down 14. I mean, teams are coming back from worse, but they need their guys back out there for sure.
2 seconds left. Witten's going to fire up a jumper up. No good. Cheetah Bird grabs the rebound, but the clock expires. So we'll head to the fourth quarter. 57-43. Florida State on top here. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter right after this. So back to Lexington to start the fourth quarter. Come on, State Farm, get it right. Let's see that Cheetah Bird behind the head. There it is. Cheetah Bird behind the head to Austin Witten. I knew we hired him. State Farm hired a new in-game analyst, so he's doing a good job.
I'm sure they heard us. I'm sure they heard us talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I went up to the State Farm booth at halftime and said, "Y'all better put this in there." Witten with the ball crossing half court, guarded by Connor Caden. We'll see what happens here in the fourth. Florida State. Ted, now, if you're Florida State up 14, do you keep your foot on the pedal doing what you're doing, or do you kind of take some clock?
Definitely, keep attacking in transition. Don't let Kentucky get a break here.
As they do, they turn it over. Connor Caden gets the flush on the other end. And it's a 12-point game, not the way you want to start the quarter for Florida State with a turnover.
That might be a sign. Kentucky might be starting to wake up. Coach Wired, talking to his team, getting him back in. He doesn't want to be embarrassed here, so... I think we can see a very tight finish here if Florida State doesn't put it back up here.
Cheetah Bird jump hook, no good. Rebounded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain going to push ahead for Kentucky. Now back to Koenig. Koenig guarded by Cody McGee. They're going to go pick and roll here. They get the switch. Let's see if they go down to Chamberlain quickly here. They do. But McGee steals it, steps in front of it and steals it. Cheetah Bird going in transition here. Goes up, no foul, and he gets his own board. Thought he was going to go up again. He's going to kick it out now to Dover to run to reset. But good job by Koenig to get back on defense there.
Yeah, I don't know how I stopped him there, but Cheetah Bird's so unselfish, getting his guys the ball.
Cheetah Bird driving, getting the foul on Anthony and finishing as the shot clock expires, and he is fired up. He's up to 16 points, shooting 6 for 11 tonight.
Yeah, that's got to be player of the game for FSU, I think, by far. He's had such a big game for him and making a big and one here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's between him and Bryson Castile off the bench, right? So... but Cheetah Bird's played fantastic right now. I think he's definitely done a little bit of everything. He's got to have at least 5 rebounds and 5 assists, close to that. As that behind the head pass was from him as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheetah Bird free throw up and good. 60-45. Florida State on top here against Kentucky. Connor Caden crossing half court, working against Monte Wyatt. Now, pull-up jumper up and good. Connor Caden keeping the Kentucky Wildcats in it, having a great game, up to 10 points now. But it seems like he's got at least 20.
Yeah, if they can keep him, running, getting separation, maybe adding Joe B a little bit more off ball, they can get right back this game, especially some outside shots.
Monte Wyatt off the pick and roll, gets inside and gets fouled and the bucket. Another and one for Florida State. That pick and roll has really been hurting Kentucky, Ted, as, it's tough to get back and show when you're that big and out that far.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach White's gonna have some words with the refs here. I mean, twice in a row, he's not happy at all. But Florida State been so mobile and flexible in this pick and rolls, doing a great job.
Busta, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. Wired pays the refs, so I don't know. Maybe one of them's got a vendetta against him.
Yeah.
Connor Caden crossing half court, gets it over to Joe B. Guarded by Bendover. Now to Williams, now to Caden. Caden now going to go down to Prince Chamberlain. Chamberlain takes 2 dribbles, jump hook. Nice looking jump hook, up and good. Definitely need to see more of that here in the 4th, as there's plenty of time left, but they need to attack. They need to attack the size difference down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Chamberlain, right? He's the leader for this Kentucky team, like we've said, so get him the ball here.
They go pick and roll with Wyatt and McGee. Kentucky stops that as Wyatt tries to get inside. Now goes to Gustafson, who goes up with the left hand and can't finish. Rebounded by Chamberlain. Pushed ahead to Caden. Now quickly ahead to Koenig. Koenig going to back it out and start a play here. See if they attack that size again. So they're going to go pick and roll with Chamberlain. FSU content to switch that every single time. Kentucky just needs to keep attacking as Chamberlain with the ball again. They're going to double team Chamberlain. Chamberlain now out to Caden. Jumper up and no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Gustafson. So good adjustment by Florida State to double that.
You can tell Chamberlain, he's uncomfortable down there with his Florida State doubles and stuff like that. They're not having any of it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in the world, maybe besides Turk or Julius, that's comfortable with the double team in the post, but Bigums as well. But yeah, it's not something, Chamberlain, he's just doing a good job of trying to make the open play, but credit Florida State for really, making the adjustment as McGee goes up top to Gustafson, blows the alley-oop. It might have just been too close proximity there as Joe B goes down to Chamberlain with a 2-handed flush.
Man.
Steps over Ben Dover. Dover got caught.
I've done that twice now.
Yeah, Dover got caught in the wrong spot there as timeout Florida State, 63-51. Kentucky making a push here late. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Back to Lexington, Kentucky. Greg Davison inbounds to Monty Wyatt. Davison back in the game. Looks like Gustafson's... Who did Davidson check in for? Is Gustafson jumper up? No good.
Is Bird still out there?
Bird is still out there, yeah. So, he checked in for McGee. I actually love this closing lineup for Florida State with Davidson instead of McGee here. Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Kentucky to close out and come back.
Koenig with the ball. Inbounding here. They get it into Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets it stripped and steps out of bounds, so Florida State will take back possession. You don't want Chamberlain dribbling the ball out there. He's not the best out there, especially against a guy that's smaller and a little quicker.
Yeah, I mean, just bad break for him. You can't be doing that with 4 minutes left here. You need some stops, but you can't just waste your opportunities like that.
Monty Wyatt and Greg Davison try to run the pick and roll. Connor Caden really D'ing up here, trying to will his team back in this game. Monty Wyatt trying to get into the post. Now gets it down to Gustafson with a one-handed flush. Not going to miss this time. Great pass by Monty Wyatt.
Yeah, and I mean, still with Justin Williams playing defense on him too, still able to get some points up tonight. Good. Gustafson, he's had a great night for him.
Yeah, I think Williams, seeing 5 on the shot clock, was ready to come over and block that shot from Wyatt and just lost sight of Gustafson, who sneaked right behind him.
Yeah.
Another steal inside. Monty Wyatt strips it from Connor Caden. Florida State going again. Dover's going to shoot the 3. Can't hit it. And Koenig's now going to push for Kentucky.
Yeah, we've seen so many steals tonight. This is crazy.
There's been a lot of steals from Florida State, but you know what, Ted? Last year, you remember when we talked about Florida State, how scrappy they were, and that was their go-to last year. They were not the most talented team. They were scrappy, and now it's translating to this team, and they have a lot more talent, but the scrappiness is still there.
Yeah, and the ACC, better look out if they continue to play this way the rest of the season.
Williams draws the foul on Gustafson, so Williams will go to the line for 2 here. I think this might be. I think it's only been a couple free throws shot by Kentucky in this game, so we'll see if Williams can convert here. (65-51), 323 left here in the 4th. Guys, don't miss out on another game coming up here in about 35 minutes. We got Gonzaga and Notre Dame. Ted, your Bulldogs taking on the Irish.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Great way to finish the night off. We've had great teams playing all day. I'm excited for it, but I still think, Kentucky, they got a shot here. Close out, Williams, he's got to hit this next one. So Kentucky, maybe get Joe B some open looks on the outside. I'd love to see, if he can bring some heat, to his first career game.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
regular season.
They're gonna have to get B. They're gonna have to get Koenig open looks from 3 here late in the game, trailing by this margin as they go right down to Bird. Bird's gonna work in the post, spins to the baseline. Chamberlain doing a good job on defense, so they go back out to Davidson. 5 on the shot clock, pick and roll. Davidson's gonna fire the 3 from the corner and hits.
Oh my God! Wow, what a shot right there. This late, that might be a dagger. Still 3 minutes left, too early to tell, but.
Yeah, it's definitely too early to tell with how talented this Kentucky team is. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout. But Ted, we talked about in Hawk Talk how I think this year is I think anybody can beat anybody, and we're seeing a lot of really good games. We're seeing a lot of teams that we made on. I think this is going to be the hardest year for pick'ems because I think the teams are so balanced throughout the league that it's just going to be so. I think anybody, like I said, anybody can beat anybody any given night.
But yeah, this league has a crazy amount of stars now. Every week, I'm nervous for every one of my games, I think, this season. I don't see a break anywhere, as I'm sure many coaches do, so it's going to be a tough year all around. And Kentucky, they're still a great team. Obviously, pointed out the matchup advantage Florida State has over them, 5 out, but none of these teams are, going to be easy wins or, just go on to next week. It's going to be great games all season, man.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see our blowouts, but for the most part, we're going to see a lot of tight games, and it's really going to come down to how your team's built, the matchups, and like I said, coming into this game, I truly believe that Florida State matched up a lot better with Kentucky than Kentucky did with Florida State. So, Cheetah Bird, the player of the game, as we thought earlier.
Yeah, and no surprise there. Just making plays on all sides of the ball here. So, yeah, it definitely deserves it.
Yeah, never a bad game in the CSBA. It's been fun. It's been fun all season. So, the preseason was fun, and now we're getting great week 1 action. We got 7 more weeks of this before postseason, so it's going to be a fun one.
Anything could happen, man.
Yeah, I get really nervous in CSBA games for some reason. I played college basketball, and I get more nervous watching CSBA games than I did playing in college.
100%.
Greg Davidson. Davidson on the wing gets a Cheetah Bird, top of the key jumper, up and good. Got it to go, up 17 now. Cheetah Bird up to 19 points for the Seminoles.
Their shooters shooting so well tonight for Florida State.
It's what they do. They shoot the ball and they shoot it well. As Connor Caden comes off the screen, they get the switch again. They don't go down to it. Now they're trying to look for 3 here. As Koenig comes off the screen, gets it over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with 3 on the shot clock. Nice hop step by Chamberlain to get inside and finish. His game's evolved a little bit from fully low post to being able to drive a little bit from that mid post.
Yeah, he's just that athletic, and that talented. I'd love to see Kentucky, use him in every way they can.
Wyatt trying to go up and under there on the layup. The reverse layup can't get it to go. Hits the bottom of the rim. Now Koenig's going to back it back out. They're going to go down to Chamberlain, who's got Wyatt on him. Chamberlain with 2 hard dribbles. They double team it. Nice rotation from Florida State. Going to go right back to him. Looks like they're going to double it again. That rotation is just beautiful right now from Florida State. Chamberlain has nowhere to throw the ball, and Caden is going to throw up a 3 and can't get it to go. Do you see what I'm seeing on that rotation?
Yeah, that's insane. The communication, they've obviously practiced hard for this game.
I don't know that I've seen rotation that well when they double team and the guy rotates over to the open shooter. That is fantastic from Florida State. Monte Wyatt now.
Absolutely, man. Crazy.
Monte Wyatt gets it over to Davidson. Dover with the jumper up and good, and that's definitely the dagger if it wasn't already. 72-55. Look at the percentages, though, Ted. Florida State 49, Kentucky 48. The percentages are almost identical, and Florida State finds themselves up by 17.
Yeah, I think, turnovers had a lot to do with that, and as well as, transition. Getting to the line a lot, too, by Florida State, so.
Yeah, Florida State got to the line a lot, and they shot a lot of threes, right? They made a lot of threes in the game, and as we all know, 3 is worth more than 2.
I hope we all know that for sure, but.
Does anybody not know that in the chat? Joe B with the ball up top. 19-point game here, 33 seconds left. B comes off the screen, guarded by Dover. Now he's going to go over to Caden. 3-pointer, Connor Caden, top of the key. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Cheetah Bird. We'll see if they hold here. But a statement win, Ted, by Florida State. Only 22 picked them in the pick 'em, and they came out firing in this game and never looked back the entire game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you gotta call it an upset because of that. But I mean, two solid teams going at it here tonight. We know Kentucky will definitely be back. I mean, Coach Wired knows what he's doing. But he's got two Big 12 titles, and they definitely gotta watch out for him. So excited to see how it goes next week.
Take a look at the stats coming up here and see why this was such a big win for Florida State. But the Seminoles really showed out. Tough one from Kentucky, but like you said, we know the Wildcats will definitely be back and probably hungrier. I don't know who they play next week, but I might feel a little sorry for them next week.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not.
I'm actually going to see who they play next week. As we look at the highlights here.
They got.
While you're looking at that, we'll take a look at the highlights real quick.
Oh, they got Syracuse. They got Syracuse.
Another ACC team, so they're going to go back-to-back tough ACC teams. It's going to be another tough game for Kentucky. But props to Coach Wire for scheduling pretty tough for his Wildcats to get them ready for Big 12. The team comparison, Florida State shot 49%, 50% from three. Only shot 12 threes, but hit half of them. But went to the line 12 times. Definitely not as much as Oregon did, but definitely more than Kentucky did in this game. The bench point, everything else was pretty even. I mean, UK got out rebounded. We don't see that too often. 34-26, but 11 steals, Ted, for
have we seen that?
11 steals for Florida State. I don't think we've seen 11 steals in a game. That is a lot of steals. But that tells the story right there, right?
Yeah,
11 steals,
definitely.
And they didn't convert them on like all the time, but damn, they that hurts. So we'll see box score here. Prince Chamberlain had 14 and 8. Connor Caden had 10. Cheetah Bird at 19, 7 and 3. So a great game from him. Bryson Castile had 15 points, a career high for him.
13 minutes too. That's insane.
15 points in 13 minutes is definitely insane. Monte Wyatt has 11 points, 4 assists. Gustafson has 9 and 8. Greg Davidson has 5 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. So a good game for him. And then Ben Dover with those 4 steals definitely led the Florida State Seminoles defensively with McGee with 2 steals as well. So I mean, the hands were all over the place for Florida State tonight, and it worked out in their favor for sure.
Definitely, man. Great game plan by Assured. I know he's done a great job with Florida State, and definitely thought it was gonna be closer, but we'll see. Both teams are gonna have solid seasons.
And there you have it. Ted Stern, I'm Nighthawk, guys. Another game coming up here in about 27 minutes. Gonzaga, Notre Dame. Don't want to miss that one to end Thursday night. And then we got 3 more on the slate on Friday. That's going to do it for us here from Lexington. Florida State comes out with the win against Kentucky. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next stream.